Okay. In a class of 30 children, there are 14 girls and 16 boys. A child is to be chosen at random to represent the school in two different competitions. If a boy is chosen, the probability that he wins the first competition is 0.7. If a girl is chosen, the probability that she wins the first competition is 0.6. If a boy wins the first competition, the probability he wins the second competition is 0.8. If he does not win the first competition, then the probability that he wins the second competition is 0.6. If a girl wins the first competition, then the probability that she wins the second competition is 0.65. If she does not win the first competition, then the probability she wins the second competition is 0.55. 1. Complete the tree diagram for this information. So we have a look at the tree diagram we've been given. We can see we've already put in a set of branches for boy and girl. So we can put in the probability of choosing a boy, 16 out of 30. And the probability of choosing a girl is 14 out of 30. Now we go back to our paragraph and start reading the relevant. If a boy is chosen, so this is the top one, probability wins is 0.7, so winning 0.7, and then we know the probabilities on a set of branches always adds up to 1, so this probability of not winning is 0.3. Now we do something similar for the girl. Winning, not winning. So, tells us if a girl is chosen, the probability she wins the competition is 0.6. So probably not winning then is 0.4. Now, then they do in a second competition, so they can either win or lose. So here we go. 2 branches coming out of this one, and 2 branches coming out of this one. So let's have a look. If the boy wins the first, so this is here, he wins the second is 0.8. So 0.8 is winning, so 0.2 is not winning. If he doesn't win the first competition, which is here, probably wins the second competition is 0.6. Winning, 0.6. And not winning then would have to add up to 1, make 0.4. Same for the girl then. So we add on 2 sets of branches. Winning, not winning, winning, not winning. And again, we're going to have to go back to the paragraph. If a girl wins the first, the probability she wins the second is 0.65. So winning again 0.65. So not winning 0.35, make it add up to 1. If she loses the first competition, so this is here, the probability she wins the second is 0.55. So 0.55, so the probability of not winning is 0.45. So we've got the completed probability tree now. So next question. Find the probability that a girl is chosen and wins at least one competition. Okay, so we have a look at our tree. A girl winning, so it has to be a girl, so we're coming down here. She wins at least one, so she could win, as long as she doesn't lose both. She would win at least one. So what we're being asked to actually do in this one, to find the probability of the girl chosen, that's equal to the probability not losing both, which is 1 minus the probability of losing both, which is equal to 1 minus the probability of losing both is, so it's going to be a girl, so it's 14 over 30 times winning the first one, 0.4, times not winning the second, not winning the first one, 0.4, not winning the second one, 0.45. Okay, and if we go to our calculator, that turns out to be 287 over 750, which in decimal terms turns out to be 0.3826. Okay. Move on to part 3. Find the probability the school wins both competitions. Okay, so this time it's going to be the boys and the girls could win both competitions. Okay, so it's going to be probability boy wins both or girl wins both. Okay, so probability boy wins both, 16 over 30 times 0.7 times 0.8. Or, so that would mean we add, so plus, and the probability a girl wins both then would be 14 over 30 times 0.6 times 0.65. Okay, so 14 over 30 times 0.6 times 0.65. Go to our calculator. That comes out to 721 over 1500. And the decimal equivalent then is 0.4806. Okay. Then we're given a conditional probability to work out. Given that the school wins both, find the probability that a girl was chosen. Okay, so we're working out what's the probability that a girl was chosen given they won both. Okay, so that would be equal to the probability a girl was chosen and they won both, and that would then be divided by the probability that they won both. Okay, so we've already worked out the probability a girl chosen is going to be 14 over 30 times 0.6 times 0.65, and we're going to divide it by the probability that they win both, which just worked out is 721 over 1500. And if we go to our calculator, that turns out to be 39 over 103.